Tonight, it appears there were multiple warning signs about the gunman who opened fire during Sunday services here. They include reports of his violent past, an escape from a mental health facility, and death threats to Air Force superiors. He was able to buy weapons because of a mistake by the Air Force. 26 people were murdered at the First Baptist Church. 20 were hurt. 10 are in critical condition. David Martin begins our coverage.
A police report of a brief escape from a mental health facility threw an even darker light on the Air Force career of Devin Kelley. A 2012 El Paso Police Department report described Kelley as a danger to himself and others, as he had already been caught sneaking firearms onto Holloman Air Force Base in New Mexico, where he was stationed, and was attempting to carry out death threats he had made on his military chain of command. 5 months later, he was court-martialed for beating his then-wife and stepson, and was sentenced to a year in prison and a bad conduct discharge. Despite the history of mental health problems and the conviction for domestic violence, the Air Force failed to enter his name into the FBI database that is searched to determine if a person is barred from purchasing firearms, allowing him to buy the assault rifle he used to kill 26 people. Air Force Secretary Heather Wilson spoke with the CBS News streaming channel CBSN.
It's pretty clear that the checklist that we use was not followed by the local office, and his fingerprints should have been put into the database, and they were not.
FBI statistics indicate not just the Air Force, but the entire Department of Defense almost never files a report unless the offender also received a dishonorable discharge, a slightly harsher punishment than Kelley's bad conduct discharge. More than 11,000 dishonorable discharges have been entered into the database, but only one for domestic violence and one for mental health. In other words, the failure to flag Kelley to the FBI may not have been an isolated oversight, but part of a pattern of poor reporting throughout the Defense Department, a pattern first identified by the Pentagon's Inspector General 20 years ago. Jeff?
David Martin, thank you very much.